This bull is struggling to even use his front left foot because it is so sore. You're watching the Hoof GP and a bull that's almost as tall as me. So we were called out to this local farm because this huge Charlie bull had gone incredibly lame on his front left foot. As you can see from our first approaches here though, I wasn't quite sure if he was friendly or not. When we work with bulls like this, we always use sticks as an extension of our arm to let him know that we're there and that he needs to keep moving forward. Really try to take note how every time he steps in that front left foot, he throws his head in the air in an attempt to put less weight through that sore digit. These bulls are clearly huge, but the strength and power behind them is absolutely immense. It could never be overstated. Luckily though, he seems to be playing ball so far.
His arse is the same height as me, look. Look at that. In fact, is his arse taller than me?
No. Close though.
Come on. Can you undo this string or no really? Or will it not come round anyway?
I know, the whole thing is swinging. Right, go.
Luckily for us, the farmer does have good handling facilities, but that being said, this bull is really going to need to work with us.
Come on, big boy. Come on, boy. Get that. Shut. Hey, come on. Hey, hey. No, it's on. Come on, man. Go, big boy.
Finally, he decides he's headed in the right direction, and I need to be as quick as I possibly can be to shut the gates behind him. We like to move them up incrementally if we have to, so that they can't change their mind and reverse.
Halfway there. He is colossal, like height-wise. Usually bulls are just wide, but he is so tall. He's the kind of bull that Kev could go up on.
It would seem the bull didn't find that as funny as I did. Right, we are halfway there. Just the matter of getting him into the crush and actually keeping him there, so that we can get his feet into the air and hopefully alleviate some of this pain for him. Because a bull's neck is so wide in comparison to his head, pretty much every crush in the market struggles to hold a bull by his head alone. So in due course, he pulls his head out and reverses, putting a huge amount of strain on my side gate.
We're worried that he burst this open because although that's a strong bar, he's a stronger bull.
Finally, we've got the gate tied and he's all set to move forward. And doesn't he do it beautifully? We now have him restrained, but he's such a colossal bull and incredibly long that we're actually struggling to get his bum into the back of the crush. This is one of the very few times that we struggle to fit an animal into this machine.
He's lame on this front left foot and I'm worried because he's so long that some problem might arise, so we're just going to lift his back feet so that we're safe and then trim the front foot as quickly as we can. You can see the problem here, look.
With cows, it's incredibly rare that we don't trim all 4 feet on every single animal. When it comes to bulls though, everything kind of goes out the window. As I've said multiple times in this video already, these guys are huge and incredibly powerful. My absolute priority for these bulls is to get whatever lameness problem they have under control. And when it comes to bulls, things can go wrong very quickly. So we prioritise the problematic foot every single time.
I'm worried this is a problem with him. I don't think it is, because the problem is so glaringly obvious on the other foot. But if this is a real issue, this will really cause us a lot of problems because we won't be able to get a block on. Oh, it's a bit hard. Try and take this top bit out here. The rest of it's come to nothing. Yes, so that's come to nothing, but this could be an issue. I can smell it. Okay. I'm not going to dig any deeper than that. It's not a real problem. It was a bit of an issue, but this other foot is much, much worse.
Now that I know I can get a block onto this inner claw, that becomes the new priority. If everything else went wrong and we had the block in position and had to let him go, we would have provided some pain relief. It wouldn't be fantastic, but it would be the best of a bad situation. Right, with that block in place and the glue drying nicely, it's time for us to try to unveil the true extent of the problem. I know that something is happening in behind the wall hoof horn, because it's burst out the top of his foot at the front, so very obviously.
I'm wondering if this little black dot could be where the problem is. You can clearly see it's up on his hairline at the top of his foot, but sometimes these can link all the way up, and this could have been where the problem actually started from. Kind of hoping, to be honest, for a big pus release, because that way I know I'll have helped a huge amount. Otherwise, oh, come on, there was something there. Oh, that stinks. Oh, this is good news though. This is really good. I'd actually thought this wouldn't come to that much. Just shows you that investigating these things is really worthwhile. No wonder he's so sore, look at that. Ouch. Let me tell you, it takes something for a bull this size to show the amount of pain that he was showing on the way in. But that is obviously what is causing it. Right, we're going to reduce the entire size of this sole because I think this is completely underrun. I can definitely see some cracking going up in there. By the way, look at this. In with the raw hands today. Beautiful.
I am truly relieved to have found the root cause of this problem. It means that I know I've done something good for this bull and that he can move forward in a positive way. The only problem now is that he seems to be slumping forward on the head gate and starting to go down.
He's beginning to lie down, and we really worry about bulls because they can lean on the head gate and hurt themselves so easily. Looks okay just now though. Need to try and get up underneath all of this and unveil whatever is underneath there. Oh, so hard though. He has a full double sole here, look at this. Get the edge of my knife in there, but you need to be so careful. Very easy to make a mistake here, but to be honest, even if you do make a mistake, what we've done to him already will really will make him feel much more comfortable. Right, we're going to actually try and get him to stand up again now, I think. I just really didn't like the way he was slumping down on that belly band. The block, that glue is incredibly strong, so it will be set in place now. And now look, he's standing much better than he was, especially if you look from the front. Standing nice and high, much better. Get some blue roll, please, Kev. Right, come on. Well, you can see it all lifting away. That's why I was keen to get his foot back in the air, even though we had to put him down and reset there. All of this peeling away. It's good news for him because he was so sore. Like, there's even more stuff coming out. I'm actually going to do this a little bit differently from usual. I'm going to leave this high so that this can't touch the ground at all. should allow it to firm up.
Opening up this cavity and allowing the area to completely drain will be absolutely crucial in him overcoming this painful episode. Now that that's done though, there is delicate tissue exposed and this iodine is needed to firm that up.
Why do you always put that on like super soaker mode so that when it hits the hoof it sprays back away? Why do you not just put it in like a light spray?
Because then it'll, the wind will get it lit.
No, it's not usually as bad. Oh, it's freaking getting.
With Craig's face now covered in iodine and the bull standing much more upright, I take the opportunity to trim his other feet.
Here I smacked it off something.
Luckily for both the bull and for me, his other feet only need very minor alterations and adjustments. And now I take the opportunity to quickly douse his foot with iodine before letting him go.
If he chases you, can you try and like...
Get up, up, get up.
Right now, the fruits of our labour and his improvement is not going to be very visible. We've had his foot in the air, we've cut chunks of hoof horn from it, and we've pressed and prodded at the sore bits, which for the short term will only have antagonised things. But for the long term, the future is very bright for this big Charlie bull. He will be better within a couple of days, and before long, this lameness episode will be a distant memory.